Occasionally, we get clients who are afraid of hurting our feelings. And I think it's important to understand that when it comes to doing anything creative, it's our responsibility to have the thick skin. It's our responsibility to also say, no, this is what you should do. And if the client doesn't agree, that's okay. Not everybody's going to agree on creative. We ran into a situation where a client was like, I just don't want to hurt your feelings. And we were like, don't worry. Every client is different. We have to learn what you want. And the more you try and placate us, which doesn't make sense from a value proposition to you, the slower that process is going to be. Like, creative is something that's interpreted so wildly different from every person out there. I can tell you what I think is going to work, and I am most likely right just from experience, but I'm not always. And the client needs to have sort of the same humility. We don't know. Ultimately, it's not us who get to decide what works and what doesn't in a marketplace. It's the marketplace. It's the people. And all we're trying to do with any sort of creative is communicate and build a bridge. We're trying to build a relationship so that way they know you, they like you, they trust you. And if you have insight that tells us that your customers are not going to like what we are about to put out to them, that's okay. And we are fine going back to the drawing board in order to make sure that we get you something that is more in line with what your customers will react to. Now, if we think you're wrong, we're going to tell you because you need to have that perspective. But if you think we're wrong, we want to go back and we want to evaluate our approach. And that's okay. That is the way we like to be collaborators. And we don't want to enter any sort of marketing initiative with the hubris of saying this thing rocks, it works, we do it all the time, it's going to work for you like it did somewhere else, which it almost never does, and realize that there are very few silver bullets. We just have to test, try, optimize, and adjust. Let the data and let the marketplace decide if they really like something. But don't worry about our feelings. We're professionals and we're grown-ups. We can take it.